Greetings once more, and welcome everyone as the show begins again. Yes, we return to Korvosa proper, and to Old Korvosa, where our heroes have entered with a secret mission to rescue an important individual. But things are not so great in Old Korvosa. Left to its own devices, dark forces have found influence here. An emperor has declared themselves ruler of this land of gangs and violence. But perhaps there are friends, allies, enemies who could still be negotiated with and help them on their way. Yes, everybody, welcome once more to the Crimson Queen. I have unmuted all of you, so you can make that noise. Making sure that I'm working, I'm also making sure you're working. Because I'm worried about it. I think I've gotten it down so we don't have to worry about it. But
audio is important for an audio-based show.
It is important to have context for what is happening.
God, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I spent an hour trying to fix my audio last night, and then I realized, after I had done all of that, I was too tired and I forgot to hit start before I went live, so I didn't stream it all. Mm-hmm. That was my night last night.
Just talking to the void.
My night was slumbering peacefully in my bed.
I've talked to the void before, and the void hasn't answered back yet, which is good. You don't want that.
Well, I mean, sometimes you do want that, because it does have all the answers you seek.
Yeah, just speak into your coffee. It'll tell you the secrets of the universe.
I thought it would just be some kind of eldritch being that's pretending to tell me the things and just also promising me horrible amounts of power in order for madness and corruption.
Did you speak into the coffee? If you spoke in the coffee, we're gonna have to talk. Because I'm the only one allowed into the coffee.
the eldritch words of the coffee.
How would you pass divination?
Yeah.
Do. Damn it.
It's one of the best items. Also, Belt of Gnome.
Yeah, see in the coffee.
See in the coffee. So yes. Last time, there was some downtime, and then a break-in with a... Remembered something else I forgot to do this week. I really am off of my counter. I forgot to change the backgrounds. It's fine. Check. I'm making a note of this in my notes. Check characters.
You won't do it.
Make new overlay.
Can't wait for you to not do this next week.
Yeah.
I will totally do it, and it will be, only for a couple of weeks, but it'll be fine.
5 weeks. Right?
It'll be halfway through the character.
Yeah, halfway through this book, I'm like, peace, see ya.
It's having this book, and then I finally changed it. I'm like, God damn it, too late. Look, I'm not that. Well, okay, so I am that bad. But that's just I was gonna defend myself, and then I'm like, no, I really. Look, how many mistakes did we have floating around in in Buccaneers Shackled Sea for I think 3 adventures. Did I ever fix them? I might not have fixed them.
No, I don't think you ever did.
It wasn't 2 adventures before I spelled.
Oh, you did have someone's name wrong.
I don't think you ever spelled Yakul's name correctly.
I thought I corrected it eventually.
I think you said you did. You just didn't.
I thought it was 3 weeks in, or no, three books in. Anyway, so yes, you've rested in Avona's mother's bar.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
and
was a bar.
Certainly speaking,
technically closer.
Things don't sound well at night. There's screaming, yelling, sounds of what sounds like maybe roving gangs that seem to echo through the streets. But, the morning has arrived. Sun has come up. And as you all awaken, you will hear something.
I do have ears.
Yeah. It seems to be coming from the front of the building. You will hear singing.
What kind of... Is it threatening singing?
I will sing the song for you, and and it sounds like it's being sung by children.
Children, I
Oh,
punched.
I fireball. The children.
Are
Headless,
they orphans?
headless, that's what you'll be. Brand new dolls of the Emperor's Creamery. Choppity chop, chop the tall knife calls. Waiting for the day for Korvosa to fall. And then they just
These
repeat
children
that.
need to go to some singing classes.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like, little, horrible nursery rhymes.
Yeah, I expend one of my 3rd level spell slots and I fireball the children.
How many X?
Can I nurse the children to death?
How many? Yeah, I think we already established. We know how much XP an orphan has. It's not worth this level. We established that in session 1.
As long as it's not 0, then it's worth it.
It's 0 technically at this level.
Yeah, it is 0 at this level.
Oh, do they have a thing where it's like if it's
Yeah.
too low, it's 0?
Mhm.
Can't go out and kill a bunch of goblins.
I forgot that was a Pathfinder thing.
What if
They're
we took
very-
all the orphans and merged them into one
Basically, they-
creature,
Super orphan?
Super orphan.
Powerful.
and then
Well,
we kill it?
if there's a lot of them, they could still be considered
If you-
a threat.
That only works if you inject them with enough determination.
Look, if you merge all of the orphans into one super orphan, they become an actual D&D character.
I don't want to inject an orphan with anything, thank you.
Hey, it worked for Captain America.
Look, if you kill them all and then raise them as zombies, they count as
Okay.
zombies.
Oh, what?
That's kind of
Child zombies.
That's a little messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
His
I
line
don't
of
think-
thinking.
I don't think our cleric would appreciate that.
Yeah, you raise them as wraiths because then they're an actual threat.
Also, the
Oh, yeah. And then we kill them again.
The necromancer
For
isn't
XP.
here currently, so that plan's not going to work.
Streets of a
Sorry.
weird old man.
No, we got a munkle instead.
But yes,
Weird.
everything seems quiet except for this singing that seems to be echoing from out front of the bar in the streets.
Playing too nice of a
Can I
character for these
look through a plank in the boarded up, and I presume boarded up windows?
Sure. You see a group of children that are playing around. It looks as though they've made what you can only guess is a crudely fashioned guillotine from sticks and pegs,
What the?
and are using it to behead a collection of dolls.
Base.
Are they the French?
Apparently.
I didn't know we were in Gelt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's okay. They're not actually a threat. They're just French children.
Is this the gang? Is this the gang that Cell accidentally created?
Oh,
The answer is no. But strangely enough, they are also around, but not these ones. But they keep repeating it, which is headless, headless. That's what you'll be. Brand new dolls at the Emperor's cemetery. Choppy chop chop. The tall knife calls. Waiting for the day when Korvosa falls.
What a fun bunch of children.
Hell yeah.
As they continue to behead these dolls.
How?
Nor- Normal child
Who
stuff.
taught the children that?
You.
Excuse me?
I would
Probably
assume...
some.
Go ahead.
I was about to say. Probably some mysterious stranger, and some kid took it up and then taught it to all the other children. That's how children learn things, right?
I would assume probably whoever's running things here.
It's an interesting message.
We were told that someone has taken over.
Yes, this place is infested with criminals.
Child.
Though I suppose that has not changed much from before the plague.
Presumably not. Although I feel like it's worse. This place was bad, but as long as you were careful, you weren't going to have issues.
So, what is your plan?
Well, the first place we should go is find answers is the house belonging to
Ben Carlo.
Ben Carlo. or
Ben
whatever.
Carlo, thank you.
Yes.
You have basically directions from his school. So you know where his school is. You've been there multiple times.
Would be a good place to start, yes. And lead the way. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with this city. Or at least this part of it.
Okay.
Very well.
You'll exit. Certainly some kids will give you a strange look as you're exiting a boarded up bar, which they thought was abandoned, but they'll get back to their severing heads and guillotines.
As the kids do.
Make sure to reboard it up.
Wily kids.
Give one of the kids a thumbs up.
I don't.
No. I'm not
I
am not encouraging this behavior.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing
Let's
anything
see.
particular?
I'm looking at my inventory to
I
see what
fire
I can
breathe on the children.
I give them
An evil glare.
Give them an explosive. Your kids go do some real damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give them the robe of bones.
I don't think we have that anymore.
I know we don't, but I was just saying it would be funny.
Oh, I give them some oil.
Why would you
What?
do this?
Why?
I just set it down near them and then walk away. I don't know.
What's
I just
this?
want to.
What's this strange lizard lady? Or strange lizard person? They probably can't tell if you're a lady or man.
What's this
honestly.
creature?
No, they probably can't.
Yeah.
Horrible abomination lizard.
Affront to
Oh,
God.
Are
just
you
like-
a dragon or a lizard? They look more like a lizard. No. They got color like a dragon. Like Daddy says dragons have colors like that.
What are you children doing?
Ooh. We're acting just like the real tall knife. And one of them's like, I got to see the Emperor use the real tall knife over at his palace.
Where's his
knowledge-
palace?
Don't you know?
We've
It's
been
that away.
Oh, gee, they're very helpful.
Ah, yes.
What is the real tall knife?
It does this as they basically guillotine another doll's head off.
Mhm. And I'll be like, no. Do I want to?
Do
Do I want to be
you?
an agent of chaos?
Do I want to be an agent of chaos, though?
I'm just standing disturbed in the back.
Well, I suppose as long as it's
Well-
only against your oppressors, it's fine.
What's an oppressor?
Someone who means to hurt you.
I don't know.
Someone who tries to keep you from doing what you want to do.
Oh, you mean Billy? Should we just send Billy to the tall knife?
No, not
Or like your parents.
not your parents either.
I like my parents.
Well, your parents are lovely.
I walk away too.
Okay, you'll leave these children.
We can't believe we
I
got
wave bye
Billy
to the
killed.
children.
Just be
For a second,
careful.
Billy.
Don't hurt yourselves.
And be careful, that's flammable, I say, and I wink.
Why did you take the-
Arson will
I gave
soon
them-
be committed.
I gave them oil, I said.
Yeah,
I
you
gave them
did.
I
Yeah,
took it off my sheet.
Why?
Why did you give them oil?
because one of them's probably an arsonist in the making, and it's fine.
It's not fine. Let's not pretend it's fine.
It's not
Especially
fine.
in Old Korvosa, where
Wait.
everything's probably flammable and so close on top of each other, a small fire is going to spread very quickly.
That is a thing that in this area, probably a lot of people will jump on a fire
Well,
very
you
quickly.
better add a bunch of random D100s from how many people these children should kill in a fire.
Most of Old Korvosa is already burnt down.
Yeah, it's true. Most of the place has burned down at this point.
There was a lot of fires.
Uh,
Anyway, you'll make your way to Van Carlo's academy. Or should I say, where Van Carlo's academy once
It's
was.
burned down.
It is indeed burned
Damn,
down.
Damn, those kids worked fast.
And there's a bottle of empty
See,
oil.
this is why you don't give children oil.
yeah, this building that you've been to a number of times, which was kind of like this
think I've ever been here
academy. Yeah, a few of you, Ada, Tavel,
Some of us
and Khandes have all been here before.
Just visited Old
Haven't we
Korvosa.
also gone to his house before?
No, we've never been to his house.
No.
I loved lighting things on fire as a kid. I figured some of them would too.
Don't burn things, no.
Not in cities.
Oh,
Controlled fire is fine.
you're right. There's a lot of flammable things around here.
Please do not burn down my sister's inn.
But anyway,
Or our house.
That's right, you guys have a house. Hope that's been burned down too.
Or our one friend's church.
There's some kind of gods protecting that.
How
How old does the ruin look? Like, does this feel like this happened a while ago?
Ooh.
I
Give
I don't know
me
what kind of check that would be. I'm just asking.
I think either
Archaeology check, engineering.
an engineering check would work. I would also give a survival check because you might be able to tell, like
could try
the
to-
fire, you know, how long ago that might have burned and stuff
Maybe
like
I
that.
have that as a skill.
I'll try survival.
I'll try to help someone.
I'll assist you.
I'll call Ada.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Ada, you'll kind of take a look around, and certainly, in comparison,
don't worry. I know my fire.
well, actually in this case, you actually kind of do.
Oh, oil shade looks familiar.
I recognize this burn pattern anyway. It's oil.
It's not as, unfortunately, it's not as like in depth as that, and certainly there's exact timing isn't a very easy thing to tell. No, but judging how much time since you've seen Vencarlo, and how much time things have been going on, you're guessing most likely this has happened within the last week.
Interesting.
There are certain, like, small things, like certain amounts of, like, the char on it. You can still, like, remove the ash from it. And there's been enough weather that could have, like, you know, begun to, like, wipe it away and stuff like that if we go back in time enough. But, like, yeah, there's little, like, bits of evidence like that you're like, you can't tell exactly how old, but you would give it, like, maybe a week, give or take, like, half a week, honestly.
I mean,
Seem...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just about to say, this seems to be done relatively recently, within the
For
last
what
week or
reason,
two.
I suppose. I wonder for what reason. Does your ally have many enemies?
Yes. But he was supposed to be hiding.
Perhaps he did it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Faking his own death.
Can I take some time and just like perceive through the rubble, see if there's anything sticking out that may be of interest?
Sure.
I'll also do that. I will look specifically for any charred remains to ensure
That was almost
no
a
one
16
died
I
here.
rolled.
Well, I assume if you're taking time, you can take, like, a 10
Yeah.
or a 20.
I'm just gonna take 10 to.
I'll take a 10 then.
Yep. I'll take a 10 to
that'll be a
look for any.
21.
Specifically, I'm looking for charred remains.
28, taking 10 for me.
Okay. There won't be any sign of any kind of remains. So that's something that's good to not see.
Good.
But
Means he's still alive.
looking
Okay.
around, you will see that
Apparently I have the lowest percentage.
most of the stuff here just seems to be pretty average for a school of swordsmanship. Unfortunately, for those of you that were in the school, you know for sure, there wasn't a lot that stood out as something, like, unique about the place. It seems like perhaps Vencarlo's teaching what was most important about this place rather than its facilities, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He had, like, an office. That's probably the only place you could kind of look. It seems like most of the material in the office is burnt beyond ability to see, so there isn't a lot left. It definitely looks as though the area, the fire was contained. And that's another thing that you can tell Ada. The fire was put out by people.
Oh.
Yes. It wasn't allowed to burn off on its own.
Hmm.
Which honestly makes sense. Old Korvosa does have a pretty good way of... I guess the only...
Mobilizing.
Tavel would
fire.
probably know this, because Tavel's still connected to Old Korvosa to a degree. That they're very good...
Tavel on fire.
That they're very... That
Shit.
Old Korvosa, when a fire is detected, people, no matter their walk of life, drop and stop it, because
yeah.
it threatens everybody.
It'll set the whole island up, you know?
Yeah. So regardless if people are like enemies that are about to murder each other, like, we should stop that.
I think arson is like a big no-no here.
Yeah, very much so disliked. So that is actually something that's a big unifying factor in Old Korvosa. Hatred of the stopping of fires.
Collective hatred of flame.
Yeah. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else here that stands out. It just seems wreckage.
Oh, no remains. Perhaps your friend still lives.
I assume he would. I don't think he'd be that careless. He's honestly seemed very like the paranoid type. Well, we do have directions to his residence. Should we
Okay.
continue on our way?
I don't see anything to gain from standing around here.
Agreed.
Unless any of you have a penchant for collecting ash.
No.
I did
do
when I
not
was a
have a
kid,
whole
but not anymore.
sorted.
Apparently, this is now just part of Ada's backstory.
Oh, we're learning Ada did a lot of arson as a child. A real fire setter.
Mhm.
I mean, something that was in my backstory is that she was often like left out in like at the camp while her parents went raiding into like dungeons. So she was bored a lot.
You'll find a fairly nondescript house on the southern edge of Old Korvosa, kind of south of the academy. The building itself doesn't really stand out. It just looks like another house of anybody else's as you're approaching it. There seems to be a main entrance to the base, and otherwise everything is sealed up. Though, as you are approaching, Ada... Hey, be careful. Someone's watching. You hear that?
I look in that. Well, okay. Can I glean what that means? Like, be careful, someone's watching.
A voice from nowhere that you could hear said that.
God, is that you?
Okay. Do I see from where?
Telepathically?
Do I see from where, or do I just hear it?
You heard it. It was kind of quiet, and it sounded like it was coming from you?
You got messaged.
What the?
You got messaged.
Oh! Would Ada?
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you,
Ada
voice
knows
in my
about
head.
magic.
Bona has never used message, to be clear.
No.
She's never used it.
She's probably not
I think
used
it's
to it.
I
so
think it's
she-
a leveled spell at that point.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So everyone else just sees Ada stop and like look around a bit. I'm actually, it's like, not like where'd that come from? And then like, she probably after a few seconds realizes that it was magic. And then she tries to probably more discreetly look around for the person who might be watching. Not like the person who messaged, but a person who might be watching.
Give me a perception check then.
Oh well.
It's still a kid.
Okay.
You do not see anything.
Okay. I'll I'll stop Khandes.
Yes.
There's someone watching the house, and there's someone else watching us. I'll whisper.
I'll look around.
Hey, I get a check against this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I see anything.
No.
I see nothing.
Hey. Maybe we should back off for a minute.
Nope.
Zardris, you will hear those words, seemingly
It's a DC
whispered from...
25.
No, you will hear those
No?
words, seemingly whispered from somewhere on Ada.
Wait, what? What? What's happening?
So I was AFK, so repeat what the
Oh
message
wait,
was.
did you?
Hey,
Do you have the tarot
the-
deck?
Oh, right, I have the tarot deck.
But that wasn't. Well, he wasn't doing it in her voice, but I
it wasn't
will.
her voice. No, you've never heard this voice before. Tavel will
Okay.
hear some kind of whispering coming
Do you
from...
have something
Ada.
else on you?
I
Anything else
step
up?
farther away from Ada.
Okay, the only thing I can think of is I have the headband of wisdom that was on the necromancer lady we killed. The
Hey,
only
Well,
thing I can
okay.
think of.
Have you picked up anything else?
you're kind of emanating something.
I
You really are a
literally.
strange bunch.
Don't just stand there.
I can't detect magic, so
Who are you? I'll say.
Why don't we get out of the street so we can talk?
Everyone,
Follow me, and I'll just go into like a side alley.
This Jiminy Cricket ass motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
This
With a punch.
seems,
With a smash him
very
like they
bad
did in
idea.
the book. What could go wrong? Listening to the voice on your body.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right. So, as you move into an alley, kind of out of the sight of most people, emerging from your bag, kind of like from one of your bags, kind of like wrapping around you and kind of like perching itself on your shoulders, is this.
The fuck?
I mean, you know,
I'm pulling out my hammer.
the name is accurate. It is a strange snake.
With red glowing
Strange
eyes.
Snake.
Mhm.
What a curious creature.
Why, thank you.
Where you come from?
I've been here for a while.
What you want?
What you want?
What you want?
Well now. You see, I was just going to keep watching you, but it turns out you got some business here in Old Korvosa, don't you?
How strange snakes talk.
Many
What I
things
do.
can speak.
I'm technically not a snake, but we'll leave it at that. You can call me a snake for now.
What would you prefer to be called?
Well,
do you have a name?
yes and no.
Alright, well, yes and no.
Fuck's sake.
Look now.
That's a strange name.
Okay.
You're here
can
on-
I
You've gone and
possible
broken
way to
into Old
identify-
Korvosa through a quarantine. There's a possible way to identify it. Let me... What knowledge skills do you have, and I'll tell you if you can roll one of these to identify this thing.
Lope.
I have arcane, nature, history, dungeoneering. Okay, so yeah, nature, local, history, dungeoneering, arcane.
None of those would apply here.
I have Arcana, History, Planes, and Religion.
Okay.
If it's religion, I can also roll.
It is not religion.
I like it.
I
Zardris,
assume
feel
it's
like
planes.
lame.
you can roll.
Well,
I
here
assume
we
it's
go.
planes.
It's not a very good thing. That's an 11. I rolled a 5.
Nice.
You're not sure what this is at all.
It's a weird snake thing.
Yeah.
It's called yes and no.
I was just gonna let you keep doing your thing. But I know for a fact your business will eventually take you into contact with my mistress. And she's taken an interest in you.
Who's your mistress?
That I can reveal. I am a servant of the mighty and powerful Melia Arcona, true ruler of Old Korvosa.
Ooh.
Or so her brother would deny.
Is this a southern snake? Why is it talking with a southern accent?
I didn't really mean to go southern.
You could go a little
I've been trying to do
like-
Jersey. It went a little southern there, but it's really supposed to be like a bad gangster snake.
It's not
Oh,
really
gangster
gangs.
snake.
That's like a cowboy snake. No.
It does feel
There's
a
a
little
snake in my boot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember who Arcona is.
Arcona are the noble family that own this portion of the city.
I have
Oh, okay.
They're-
My
they're
character would have no clue
also-
about that then.
We don't like.
I will tell you if you don't remember.
At the
Remember,
beginning.
remember the Cowhammer boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one-
criminal dealings.
The guy was seduced by Melia Arcona.
Well, I mean, you can't be like they have criminal dealings. We're criminals.
I am not.
We do crime.
I don't
No.
do crime.
Not
The,
horrible.
the
crime, but still
Arconas,
crime.
the Arconas aren't necessarily the worst people. They basically let a lot of
We're
crime
just
go in.
shady.
They are just shady.
I also
Oh.
heard their name mentioned, but when we were doing stuff around with the spider.
Again, it's because they pay stuff
They just-
to them.
They just like own the. They just own the city area.
Yeah, they own Old Korvosa, and a lot of the criminal elements will just pay them off the crime taxes to them
Right.
directly,
Oh, hell,
so
right.
that
Crime taxes.
there is a sin tax in Korvosa, in order to control things.
They're not necessarily evil.
I don't trust them.
I mean, they are probably evil, but more probably
Well,
lawful
you know what I
evil.
mean.
Yeah.
And why would Arcona help us?
Well, well, well. That's a smart thing to ask, and the correct thing to ask. Seems like you're looking around for some people, yeah?
Hmm.
I think this guy's gonna start talking like Clippy and ask if we want help.
I was.
Sounds like you already know a lot already.
I've been around watching you for long enough. Your pockets do smell very nice, I'm going to say, of all the pockets I've been left in.
Why? Never mind.
I do carry a bunch of incense in my bag.
The sheer fact is, there's a lot going on here in Old Korvosa. And you're probably not going to be finding anything about the person you're looking for here. Which means you're going to have to ask around. And who better to ask around than the people that are the theoretical owners of Old Korvosa, if not for certain elements which have taken it upon themselves to rebel against control in the city? Still, if you were going to head to Fort Korvosa, you would be relatively safe around now. So what does this mean for you? Well, 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 well. If you would be going and asking for help for the Arconas, then Glorio would answer the door. As much as my mistress would love to, her overbearing brother would not allow it. And Glorio is most likely going to want to make a deal with you to get help out. So, I would recommend you do that.
Well, we may not find a lot where we're going, but we may find something. Afterwards, we can maybe go and talk to... I should be taking notes. Who is this guy's name?
Basically he's telling you that Gloria Arcona is the one that you would talk to if you go look for the Arconas. Basically, he is Melania's brother, and he would be effectively the one that was seen as the one really in charge of the family. So he would be the one that one would want to meet with you if you came to it. And he's basically saying, like, yeah, go make a deal with him, but, you know, just know that if things go south in your deals with her brother, you've got a backup in someone who's more interested in your help in certain ways, if you understand. If you wish, I could stay with you, or if my time is done, I will leave you.
I look at the other ones for their thoughts on that.
It's a weird snake creature.
Who is watching us? You warned us someone watching.
I said, oh! You're not good at seeing?
Sadly, I didn't notice.
Well, well, well. Seems that a number of individuals are looking for someone. I've taken residence in a upper part of that building you're going into. Maybe perhaps on the same tracks as you?
Hmm.
I could try taking another look around.
I'd be careful about it if you're going to take a look. Caution might result in something a little bit more drastic. But I'm only a strange snake. I don't know a lot about a lot of things. Only as much as my mistress tells me.
I have many questions, none I'm gonna ask.
Now, why not? Questions can sometimes have grand answers and sometimes terrible answers, but there's nothing against it. Knowledge is the ultimate forbidden fruit.
You know who this person who calls them king is?
Now that's a question.
Emperor.
Or
The Emperor. The Emperor of Old Korvosa? Well, I believe I do have a name that I can give you. But who that name belongs to and what that name means is not something that me nor my mistress have. But if you would be on asking around, you might be careful. Because the name has power in lots of places, and though plenty might know it, Pilt's Swastrel, well, might be not taking it kind that you're not referring to him as Emperor. I'll put this name in Pilt's Swastel.
Can I make a local
name.
check?
Yes, you can.
I technically have local.
You want to assist? Well, I have a 9.
Also, that's true.
Yeah, I technically have a +1 in local.
I mean,
Oops.
I can assist you since you rolled decently, it looks like.
I don't know, and I don't care.
Actually, no. No, I'm gonna. If you want to assist, if you want to say you assisted me, that's fine because I have it. 21.
Same difference. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
Whoever assisted who.
You will... Sure, Khandes, you will be aware of this person. You've, in fact, been to a show at his theater. Owner of the Exemplar Excreables... I'm not saying this word. I'll type it. Exemplary Execrables. A playhouse that specializes in violent, gruesome productions.
Excuse me?
Interesting.
Somehow a play owner went from putting on plays that were violent and gruesome to being a gang lord.
That beheads people regularly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That children are.
How would he have gotten such power?
Easy. Killing his way up to power.
Would be
Not
a
that
front
hard.
for someone else.
You
The
don't
Queen's doing
gain-
it too.
You don't gain power like that peacefully.
Oh, no, obviously, but there's one thing to put on violent fiction, and another thing to actually work your way up the ranks by doing it.
I'm sure we'll encounter him soon enough.
Is the playhouse in Old Korvosa, I take it?
Yes.
Oh, that may be one place we want to investigate.
That's probably where the where the guillotine is.
Yes, the big knife.
Yes. So now we have 3 routes go.
Someone's following us.
I mean, I'm technically following you, but I've been for, a while now.
How long is a while? Since we entered Old Korvosa, or before that?
Before that,
Oh, okay.
It would seem you are adept at picking up serpents, then.
she's adept at picking up plenty of things.
Ominous?
Well, I presume if we tell you to go, you'll probably continue to follow us anyway.
No.
Hmm.
You got my word on that one.
Can we trust a snake's word?
I take offense to that.
I'm surprised you didn't try to get a dancing serpent pocket. That would have been more interesting.
Well, they're new.
Serpent in serpent.
He's been watching us for longer than that. Or I should say, it's been watching us for longer than that.
It would be nice to return to my mistress, but I would need to be brought to my mistress. And the opportunity for the two of you to meet is not one that would be easily arranged at this point in time.
So
Sort of
you
familiar.
can't.
Ah, now you're understanding a little bit more. Not always, but I can be. And so I have chosen to serve my mistress. She knows what I know.
You're some kind of demon or devil.
Oh, no. Nothing so grandiose.
They're clearly just a snake.
I am a snake.
I think
Yes,
he
a
more than
smoking,
what
a
he
smoking
said.
snake with horns. Yes, it's just a snake.
Well, there are plenty of
It's very
stranger things
colorful.
in this world.
And very colorful.
Well, thank you.
Do we still go to Vencorio, or...
If we do,
Following us.
if we do go into that house, we should be prepared to either talk someone down or fight them.
Yes. I would agree with that.
I am going to be keeping my eyes more peeled to see if I do notice anyone following, but not making it obvious.
See, you don't really understand my message, did you?
So we don't
I
want to
didn't
find out who's looking for us.
No. I don't think they're looking for you.
They're watching.
I think they're just
watching the
in that
house.
building.
Yeah, they're in that building.
They're just in there.
Oh.
They take a residency in the place we need to
I-
go.
Who lives there? I think they're looking for who lives there.
Yeah. So
Just
we
like
can
you.
get in there. Preferably with a bit of stealth or distraction.
Because there's only one way in, and they probably are watching that.
Distractions have not gone well in the past for us.
Well, is there sewers in Old Korvosa or no?
Yes, technically.
Because if anyone,
Whatever you're thinking, no.
Probably
if
not.
any
Probably
run
not.
under
There's
the
not.
house.
There's probably not municipal sewers, so the sewers won't connect to each house.
I feel
They'll
like
probably collect refuse and then bring
Yeah.
it to a place to dump.
they
But
don't have plumbing in this area.
Even if it doesn't, if it happens to run under the house, I'm saying maybe not necessarily connected to it.
I mean, that'd be a lot of digging and would also be kind of obvious. I could just go through the ceiling. That'd be a distraction.
We also don't know what we'd be getting into.
Actually, that is a good point. I can easily make an entrance. Well, moderately easily.
You do just jump in head first. It's very entertaining. I've been taking bets on who dies first, and so far none of you have gone along with that. I'm surprised, to be honest.
Oh, and who else is betting?
Perhaps through my mistress, the other servants?
Ah, okay.
Of course, only the few trusted who know about me.
You are a very interesting serpent.
Thank you.
I kind of like him.
We do have one potion of invisibility.
Head turns to the person in armor.
Why?
Perhaps, if we intend to sneak in, or attempt that, you should drink the potion.
Or I was thinking someone who's stealthy take it, maybe be able to go in and see what we might be dealing with and get out.
Well, they're probably watching the door, so as soon as that door opens, they're going to know someone's in.
We create distraction outside.
That's going to be a lot of close calls. But it's possible.
Metagame. That's going to be a lot of skill checks.
Go back, hire children to set fire on something.
That's not about me.
Why do you want the children to become criminals?
Please do not burn things in this town.
Something minor.
Look, I would prefer, you don't burn down my mistress's town. She's got enough trouble keeping things in check as it
I'm
is.
not saying burn down town.
You burn down one building, you burn down the whole town.
I didn't say it had to be building. You could just set fire to something in the middle of a street.
How about no fire?
Here, I have an idea. Let me see that potion, please.
It's on the sheet, so I can take it off if someone wants to use it.
Okay. So I'm just reading an ability really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how long does potion last for first off?
It's a first level spell.
First level invisibility. it would be probably 3 minutes. Not a lot of time.
Okay.
We also have one potion of one elixir of vision, which adds 10 to your perception for an hour.
I don't think you can. I don't know. The Pathfinder has potion mixing rules in your tummy. I forget if it does or not. Like if you're not supposed to drink more than an X amount of potions at once.
No, usually there's not. It's just like
No, some games have it where it's like you really shouldn't drink a lot of potions or something bad happens.
I mean,
Fortunately,
I know...
Pathfinder's not mean about that, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's something in the Dresden files.
It's a bit more hard magic though.
So I could drink both if you'd like. Can I identify a window to get into?
There is a window on the second floor.
On the second floor. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me just check to make sure I look at the map of the house.
Okay.
See if there's any others.
I'm curious, what is your stealth?
There are some windows on the first floor too, but they are probably the first floor windows. I'm going to say are probably boarded up. Honestly,
my stealth is 17.
Okay. My stealth
Worm?
without armor is 11. Yeah.
You only gave us view access. We don't have access to
Sorry.
edit. Because I'm like, I
You're
can't
correct.
delete this.
You are correct. Let me fix that.
So yeah, there are windows on the first floor, but they're boarded up, and there are non-boarded windows on the second floor. At least you can see right now. You can see you two from your angle if you like kind of peer out.
Potion
the
of vision
window.
is plus 10 to perception for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay, drink that. I will drink the invisibility potion. I will spend 1 key to begin walking in the air with my wind step ability.
Okay.
Potion of invisibility and the elixir of vision you're using.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will look in the window invisibly to see if there's anyone watching it.
All right, you will see some individuals who seem to be quite out of the way. There are 2 of them. Let me reveal what they look like. I will put this up on stream for folks to see, and I will allow you to see it too. There you go.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it, it's these fuckers again.
Oh, assassins.
I forget that they just wear a mantis suit.
Fuck.
Forget they...
They antagonize
I
it.
mean, they
just
look like a giant ant.
It is just the antagonizer from Fallout.
It is.
They look like a giant freaking ant.
Look, it's supposed to be a mantis for Shrieka's, whatever that Chizike or whatever their mantis,
No,
their
no,
Yeah.
demon
they're
mantis
the
god.
antagonizer, it's the new canon.
So I will...
You probably don't know who they are.
I have no idea who these people. I'm gonna open the window.
The 2 of them will jump back because they've been watching the window towards the street for the front door, drawing their blades, and they're gonna both like do something, and then they turn to look at you directly.
I wink at them
hey.
and give them like a come here and like punch my fist together.
Okay, roll initiative. You are technically not easy to reach, I'm guessing, or
I'm
you're
outside.
You're at the window, and they're
I'm
outside.
outside, and I can just stand in the air.
Yeah. Let me see if they've got ranged
Wait,
attack.
what floor is that? Wait, what floor are they on?
Second floor.
so you're-
Oh,
okay.
you're still invisible.
Yeah, but they like
They have
they
sea invisibility.
yeah
so-
they like when you opened it, they like tapped something on their helmets, and all of a sudden they noticed you. You basically
Yeah.
can tell.
They have like tech helmets.
They actually have
Iron
magic.
helmets.
They actually
When
have
we
magic
kill
tech
them,
helmets.
Can you bring up
he
the
will have
tracker?
helmets.
Yeah, I was sorry. I was bringing up the tracker. That's
I'm assuming we're nearby, like in an alley, listening for if anything happens.
yes.
Well, I'm glad we didn't try to do the invisibility thing,
I'm just gonna.
because that would have gone poorly
Wow.
very quickly.
Okay, let me just.
Do you have a map or like something we can visualize this whole mess on with?
I I have to set some things up.
You just put like a square and then put them on it.
Give me a second,
You're
and I can
good.
set something
Because
up.
I've got a dumb idea.
Hell yeah.
I gotta look up the
So
feed.
take me a moment, but I can...
Implode house.
No, so I have a very.
Do you want us to roll?
I would, as soon as I go in, I am gonna give a big whistle to get you guys to come in.
Yeah, you can roll. You're not probably going to be the first round at very least.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh boy.
So basically, we're gonna spend one round running up.
Well, they're on the second floor. You don't even know how to get to the second floor of the building. So
I can
like,
fly.
Buffs on.
Like, you can fly up. So you get the turn running up.
I could probably
yeah.
jump up.
Set this up quickly.
Kerpow.
How close are they to the window?
They were watching outside the window.
Oh, so they're just like directly?
Yes, they jumped back when you opened it.
Oh, this works perfect.
So what he said is someone is watching from the house, I think is what he said.
Okay, because this is either gonna end up terribly or be the funniest thing I've ever done.
Or watching the house. It was one of those two. I don't remember exactly.
I just have to really read this feed really fast.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there...
Alright. I need to do that map I was going to set up quickly. I need to make sure it's at least vaguely right sized. So let me do this quickly here for you folks. I need to select stuff, make bigger, make bigger, make bigger, put in a map layer, go to map layer and make sure this is correct. That looks pretty correct there. Honestly, I did a pretty good job of doing this pretty quickly. So let me drag you over to this map here. Boom, boom, boom. Here's a house. All right. Let me do over to here with house.
Oh, the turn order got yeeted.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
Oh, that's fine.
I guess I gotta remove it and bring it back.
I think it's so turn order is I think per page.
If you if we put all our tokens down and you just right click add us, we can just input our.
Because it's on mine still, so I guess I gotta clear it out.
The DM
You'll
will
have to
still
clear
see
it,
all the
yeah.
rolls, but when you swap maps, it breaks.
Okay. So I'll clear the list and then I'll add you all, and you can just put it in new.
Oh yeah, no, like there was okay.
But yeah, you are at that window there.
Oh, I know why. It's because we weren't on the map anymore.
Yeah, we weren't on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll make you red, and we'll make you blue. Add turn. I rolled them. It wasn't a lot. What's your bonus here for you guys? All right. So
I'm just gonna re-roll it and then pick my original.
Yeah,
original one, 'cause
that's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna put you guys like over here in the corner because you're like way off an alley down this way. Because here is the front door. So
Where's the window?
The window's up here. Basically, it's like above this area here of the front door, and you're probably in an alley like over here. Honestly, like way across the street. So, I think this position might be like accurate to all of you. Kind of, we'll say. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Who I haven't added Zardris.
I can just roll. You don't need to add me.
Oh, I added you then. Damn it.
Actually, technically, I'd have to go like there, right? Because that's the house. This is the second floor, which doesn't technically exist, or exists above this.
Yes, the second floor exists above this here. So like, you technically be going like over here, to get to here. effectively.
Okay.
There.
So we'd have to go like out of the alley, up, and then
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah,
if you
that's
aim for
basically
like
my whole move.
here but upstairs, then you're getting to that window.
Yeah, my
Okay.
yeah. So basically, I can do a full. Because
Don't know what's
running,
going on.
if you-
Doesn't know what's going on. Doesn't know what's going on. Dancing
Alright.
serpent.
Okay, this is gonna be real dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So running is when you spend your whole turn moving,
You have
right?
to run in a straight line.
You have to run in a straight line.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
line is running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But it could be up to
Otherwise,
times.
it's just 2 movements.
some
Yeah.
stuff.
Running could be ×4 movement though, so that's the advantage of it. But it is a straight line.
So technically, that's impossible because there's right angles involved. That's dumb.
I'm having to remember.
There's abilities to get around that if you really want to be a person that runs a lot.
monk stuff. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move into the room and try to get behind this guy.
All right. You did
Yeah.
open the window. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I technically went before him, although.
Well, none of
did he
you
whistle
knew what was
before
going
turn?
on. No, whistled
You're
on turn.
surprised.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all of you are
we were
surprised.
waiting
But
for a signal from him.
because
I'm gonna do a
also
big whistle.
invisible. So none of you could see anything.
Yeah, we
I
were
mean,
waiting on a
I'm gonna,
signal
like
from
dance
him.
around like
to come
this.
in.
I don't
Okay.
know how many apps I'm gonna take doing that.
Okay.
But
Because
I was
Uh,
wondering if the signal.
It's the
I was wondering
beginning
if
of
the-
combat, so I'm gonna say none because
I'm gonna
like
try and punch this guy.
okay.
this-
Like-
Uh-oh.
I was just wondering if it was
Uh-oh,
whistle
I
was
know
the
what you're
start
trying
of
to do.
combat or yeah, on his turn. It's on his turn, so I can't go till next round.
All right, 29 minutes 12.
So this ti-
You would have the
So the one time I rolled-
29 because you moved. 29 will hit.
Okay.
Which one were you hitting, red or blue?
I think a red.
Okay.
So I'm then going to activate a hurricane punch that I
Okay.
get from this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a
Is it Bull Rush?
bull rush attempt to shove him out the window.
Okay.
I just roll CM.
D.
E?
CMB against their CMB.
CMB. Okay.
Yeah. Combat maneuver bonus.
Give me a good roll, please, for once. I beg of you. 22. That's probably bad.
No. He'll kind of hold up his, you'll kind of smack into him, but he won't be pushed back. Do you have improved bull rush?
I
think-
don't, but the wind set master makes so I don't need it to knock it out.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right.
Okay, that is my turn. I'm no longer invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
That's my turn.
just checking some things because yes. Okay.
Does this make any sound, this attack of yours?
It probably sounds like a big rush of wind.
Okay. I was just curious. I'm not trying to get like a mechanical benefit. It's just actual curiosity.
As I try to blow a big rush of wind from my hand to shove this man out a window.
Yeah.
Probably deserves it.
Unfortunately, I don't think Monk gets Dex to CMB.
I assume there's a feat for it.
Oh, there probably is. Feet are only
Okay.
I love feet.
Wow.
So,
You and Quentin Tarantino.
Khandes,
Oh, there
you've heard
is
a whistling noise.
Agile maneuvers. I forgot that it exists.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to run up to the front door.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Nerds.
Okay. So, I'm gonna roll. I guess
I'm
they'll just.
also.
I'm just seeing what they can do.
I'm going to get angry, but I'm not getting large.
Okay.
I don't think it's hard to get in the house.
So each of them will kind of like make a quick movement, and
Okay.
strange red mist will be kind of like begin
Dope.
to emanate from them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you first. We just met yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I'll be fine.
And then they will each. Are they gonna do anything else? Let me just check.
Do you get How does CMD work? I'm just curious. Is there no dex involved in it?
CMD.
CMD is strength unless you take agile maneuver.
No, CMB is strength unless you take agile maneuver.
My CMD is
CMD is base attack, strength, and dex for the
my
D.
CMD is special. So whereas I think I had wisdom to mine.
Yeah, because I think that's you also like
thing.
you add some other stuff from there's also like certain AC bonuses do go to CMD.
Yeah, I think dodge gets added to.
Dodge. Yeah.
No, deflection.
Deflection, dodge both get added, and size matters a lot too for it.
Size. You can also lose it from conditions.
Yeah.
All right.
There does not appear to be anything that allows you to not run in a straight line.
I have to remember what this does. Sorry, give me a second.
You're good.
Because I just want to make sure if they can activate this. If this feat can be activated as a swift action or a free action or something. They're just going to attack you each once because they activate their ability, even though they are wielding a weapon in each hand.
Please roll.
I will roll. Oh, I'm on there.
Do blue first, I assume.
I have to do some math because the stat blocks have buffs in that they didn't get.
Hell yeah. Good luck, furries.
They are the Pathfinder furries.
Guys just have fursuits on right now.
They actually do. I'm not gonna lie, they really do. Anyway,
can't believe they're appropriating my culture.
Mine too.
I'm not a furry.
Okay, swift action. Cool.
That's a lie, and you know it.
I'm a scaly. There's a difference.
What is your AC?
My AC is 26. Is he attacking me?
They are both going to attack you.
Okay, I'm gonna... Because you have to roll first, I think.
Yes. Okay, so red will attack, and blue will attack.
Okay, do either of those hit me?
Let me do some math.
They'd have a big bonus if they hit.
They might.
They do not hit a 26 because they do not have buffs.
Alright. Sweet, I just slapped their swords out of the way.
But they are covered in strange red mist.
That's a little spooky.
They're morbid.
They are morbid. It's true.
Okay. That is them. Tavel, what do you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna go for a leisurely walk toward 25. No move. 50, right?
I forgot I could flurry. But okay, I'll remember I could flurry when I make a full round attack.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
But so you couldn't have done it on your previous turn, but this turn you could definitely flurry.
I'll make sure to remember that.
So is the entrance in an alleyway? Is that,
no.
go to an alley
This is a street. Like you're in an alleyway over here, across the street from it, basically. Think about that. Zardris. You duck down an alley.
Oh, okay. I think I see.
I mean, the street's a little wider, but that's good enough. Think of it that way.
I was gonna be like.
And buildings are all 2 stories here anyway.
These guys will be begging for mercy by the time you get up here.
That's my turn.
I'm not gonna lie. You do have an advantage by catching them off guard.
That was my plan, was to get them off guard, so they can't fly.
Look, they can only activate their masks so many times, which give them a lot of abilities, actually.
Yeah.
But they also have a bunch of other buffs that they can cast and put on themselves with potions and stuff that they would do. So, Ada.
There we go. I didn't mean to draw the line behind, but whatever. Okay.
That's fine. That feels about wide enough.
Down there, or is the building up where I am?
I haven't read. And okay, the building is there for you, but the red lines might be where the. How was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
I don't know what these lines are. I'm gonna be real.
So, the pink
I didn't write
ones
any of them.
are... Yeah. I mean,
This
I
is
can
the
basically
building.
then-
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
No, can't go that far. I can
And you'd
only
have to
go
get
like
over
there.
to here
This
and
is
up
just
to a
the
floor to
alleyway.
get to like here. So like the
Yeah, good
window's
point.
like right up here.
I'll go 50, assuming that I'm like also moving upwards.
Okay. Cool.
Buying people time, baby.
Dancing Serpent.
I'm gonna make a full round attack at this guy.
Okay, red.
At red.
Okay.
Are you gonna flurry?
Yep. So I get to make 3 attacks.
Okay.
18 and a 15, probably not great.
Nope.
And then I have to look
Just
how
another
it works. I have to make sure if it's a full bag or not.
It should be.
Yeah,
but
you're
I
the-
don't remember if you
yeah.
get a penalty for flurry.
I have to remember the Unchained Monk because it's just the better one.
I don't know. I want to say Pathfinder got rid of the penalty. for
33.
flurry.
33 will definitely hit.
Alright, I will swift action spend a key point
Mm-hmm.
to activate my Elemental Fury. I'm going to deal some thunder damage to this man as well.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
it's loud. Potentially.
I click that. So that's 10 punch. And then
Okay.
It's a D6. Yeah, D6 thunder, which will be very loud.
Well, that'll tell
one
us where you
thunder.
are.
One thunder. And then I hit. And then I will. I use my swift action, so that's my turn.
Alright. Cool. Khandes.
Well, is the door unlocked or is it locked?
It is locked.
Bash that door in, baby.
Yeah, guess I'll make a strength. Is it a strength check? Should I do?
Up to you.
Or do
You
I
can
You
just
can also just bash it.
you can bash it down, you can strength check it, up to you which one you want to do.
Is it just a wooden door?
It is just maybe like a good wooden door.
Maybe
Not
like a little bit of a reinforced wooden door.
Not like a super reinforced, like the very expensive
No
ones.
adamantine
No.
door worth 2,000 gold.
Oh man, we would take it if it was.
We
Also,
have
probably
people who
couldn't
could carry
damage
it in this game.
I guess I'll attack the door.
Okay. You hit the door.
Also, I realized it couldn't be thunder, so it would have been like
Oh,
electricity.
why did it do one? That was
Yeah,
the
I
second
was about to-
attack.
It just
Yeah,
doesn't
I was
really
about to say-
matter.
I
You
was
just
about
have to
to
roll.
say,
You just have to roll
Yeah,
damage,
it's
honestly.
Yeah. There we go.
Damn.
That's what I meant to do.
Can you crit
Okay.
a door?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
But
think you can.
The door's gone.
certainly between your two hits, the door will explode into shatters. Like your first hit, like cracks it, like it's barely holding on. Your second one just like causes it to explode into the room beyond.
Hell.
your,
Uh,
your first hit does a here's Johnny. Your second
Yeah.
hit blows it. Apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
now
can I
you can
say?
see that he's got like a nice Fujani rug covering much of the
Oh.
floor and this empty kind of entryway.
What can I say if I don't make these
I'll
sessions
say-
interesting and or
I think I
stressful?
heard loud noise upstairs.
I mean, they heard a loud noise downstairs.
Well,
Well, yeah, but
but it came from
heard-
up.
we heard something from upstairs, and then they now hear something downstairs.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
now there's noise at both ends.
All right, they're gonna go. What are they gonna do? They could just try to hit you a lot of times because
They
it's what
could
they do
Try
very
to hit
well.
me. They have to go in actual turn order as well, because of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
the
have
other
an
thing.
immediate action each turn to potentially raise my AC.
All right. So this one's gonna take a 5-foot step here, standing in front of the. It's a fireplace that's not on. I'm just gonna note, just
Oh,
in
I
case.
assume it's not on.
Yeah. So he's gonna take a 5-foot step there.
Ah, they're gonna flank you.
I mean,
It's more so he's probably not going to get pushed out the window.
that also is kind of
that-
terrible. That push it out the window is not a pleasant thing. Are you gonna do any of that kind of stuff? Maybe not. All right, and then this one will just try to hit you a couple of times,
Okay.
though. So let me roll 3d20.
Sure.
As it attacks 3 times.
I will
Okay.
attempt to raise my AC using an immediate action.
Okay.
Sense motive.
Okay.
My AC is 36 against that
Alright.
guy.
Yeah, definitely miss with all those. This one will move into flanking position.
Flanking shit.
Oh,
I'm dead now.
Flanker.
And then we'll make some attacks against you also. All right.
26 against him. Do any of those make it through?
It would be he's hitting you. It's hitting you right now.
Okay,
one
I
of them
will
is
attempt another sentinel against it as another immediate action because they refresh every turn.
Oh, they do? That's
32.
I don't know if the immediate action.
Immediate actions are every turn.
Oh really, man?
Yeah.
I don't...
Because immediate action is a free action. That's literally the point of this build.
Yeah, they're immediate actions, not reactions.
Yeah, not reactions.
Oh, gotcha. Man, that's actually pretty cool build then.
It's not a high damage build, but it's fun.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I just can't hit this guy.
No.
Sense their blood rage.
This guy's in for a rude awakening when a dragon person just flies through this window.
Okay. Let's go to next then. We are at the top with her missing someone from the initiative tracker.
I accidentally deleted my
Tavel got
token,
nuked.
Oh,
and then
rip
someone
Tavel.
deleted the 20 that was my token.
'Cause I knew there was a 20.
Yeah, Tavel should be going.
I'll re-add a turn. What were you at? You were at
Tavel's at 20.
20.
20, so we'll redo it. 'Cause I think
There
we're
was a
top.
blank 20 initiative. That
How
got
how
deleted
many
in the
feet
last-
up is the second floor? 10, 20?
I'll say like 15 feet up. Decently vaulted
Oh.
ceiling. So Tavel, you're up then.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. The door's open now?
The door doesn't exist.
The door is gone.
They got
Door's gone?
annihilated.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I blew it up.
That's my turn.
Okay. You can certainly see there does seem to be a staircase leading up. It's not very difficult to notice once you enter the room. Zardris.
Can I have a held action to move?
Yes. But that would be... You would change your initiative, though, at that movement, though. But yes, you could.
Really?
When you hold an
Well, then I
action...
move here and my turn's over.
Yeah, because holding an action is you go after something, and that's your new initiative. Or you can prepare an action as a reaction, in which then it does still change your initiative, but it's in front of what you're reacting to. Holding is like I'm reacting after it. Readying is before it. Anyway, okay. Ada.
Okay, I did Pythagorean theorem, I can now move like 60.
Okay.
So I can go up here, and then I can move 2 more in. But that is my movement, so I'm just
Okay.
here. Actually, technically I can, let me just, yeah, okay, that's 10, yeah, okay. So I'll go there. Wait, why would I have them flank me? No, I should go here. Yeah, let's go here.
Okay.
So that way we can flank them
Dancing Serpent?
next.
I
By the way, we do technically flank them because it's corner to corner.
think
It's a cross. It's a cross.
It's
Flank.
cross.
Unfortunately.
I don't know if that's...
It has to go through the center of the enemy
Yeah, it
sphere.
has to go through the center.
Yeah, but I thought you could do it from any corner.
That's not...
No.
You can do like this.
It's easier to flank bigger creatures, but for medium creatures, you
Yeah,
have to.
I thought you could technically count it like that. but-
I'm
okay.
just gonna keep
Unfortunately.
rolling on red.
Okay.
I'm gonna make all my attacks on him.
Oh, I forgot to note something. Red looked a little healthier on their turn, just a little bit, not
Okay.
completely.
Well, I'm
Like it looks like some of the punch you got kind of like healed up a little bit, not a
Yeah.
lot.
punch the health out of him.
Mm-hmm.
They just
31 to 28,
Those will both hit.
and then flurry 24.
Check.
Mhm.
That will also hit.
Claws. This turn I dragon. So last turn I swift action clawed out. This turn I
So
swift
9,
action
12,
dragon
and then 10.
clawed.
Is your elemental strike thing a key point every turn?
It's a key
or-
point every turn. I can only use it a certain amount of times.
I was just curious if it was like a constant thing.
Oh, hold on. It is actually rounds equal to half my level.
So
Level
it's
8,
just
so I did
like
for 4 rounds.
Is it on every attack?
I think. I don't know. Let's read it. Let's read it together. Let's make it a group thing.
I know my elemental attack is...
Yeah, I think it's every attack.
Yeah, as long as you can. No. Okay. So, well.
Yeah.
It's swift action to activate the key point to do it.
For a number
It
of rounds.
lasts for.
people do.
It doesn't say attack.
A number of rounds equal to half of your monk level.
They have it active for 4
Yeah.
rounds.
Honestly, that might be an unchained thing because I actually was looking at that for like my character because I can pick up some monk stuff.
I
with my
would
new
assume
build.
it's on all attacks because it doesn't say it's not.
Yeah, like, I think that- because
I know
so-
with mine, it's all my attacks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all three of those hit.
Yeah.
I'll just roll in the 3d6. 10 additional. I think I said electric damage.
Electrical because Sonic wasn't one of them.
Yeah, because Sonic wasn't on there.
You said thunder last time.
Well,
No.
it's electric. That
Sonic
doesn't
is
really-
not on there, unfortunately. So electricity damage to this man in his
Mhm.
chest.
Okay.
Heart
Khandes.
attack. Okay, so I measured it. I am going to move there.
Okay.
Double move there.
Okay. All right. So, what are you going to do? Okay. So, one of them is going to start moving their blades in a strange way towards you, dancing serpent.
Ooh.
Give me a will.
Is
save.
this enchantment or mind affecting?
Maybe just roll and we'll see if you make it
It
anyway.
matters because there's a +2 to it.
Yeah, I'll look it up if it
I rolled a
matters.
10. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay,
So it doesn't
that's-
matter.
That is a failure. You are currently fascinated by
Hey
the
guys,
blades.
It was nice knowing you. I can't wait to be back here with the second new character next week.
So
That's not considered an
Oh,
attack, though, right?
I'm here. Don't worry.
No. Well, I need to know if it's an attack, considered an attack or not.
what just happened?
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
assuming not, but
no.
okay.
What? Why? What does it matter?
I have an ability that if someone makes an attack against an enemy, or against a friend and they're within my reach, I get an attack of
I
opportunity.
don't think there was an attack roll, so I don't think it's an attack.
It's a supernatural ability.
Yeah, it's not an
Like,
attack.
Yeah, so it's not an attack.
It's got attack in its name, but it's like a mental attack, not a
Yeah.
physical attack. It had a prayer attack. It's got a weird
Oh,
name.
no.
I'm gonna stab death, guys.
Oh, they have to damage an ally. Sorry,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
you.
the difference.
All right,
It's not an
and
attack,
the
it's damage
other
an ally.
one is going to just stab the crap out of.
I'm
go for
using.
Ada.
What AC am I using for this, by the way? Flat-footed
Well,
or...
he's
It's not
demanding
attacking
who's
you.
attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not attacking you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. I was just looking into it. Yeah. Yeah.
Attack,
so I'm gonna
Khandes.
get a.
He probably 5-foot stepped.
5-foot step and went after Khandes.
Wait, wasn't it the blue one who did the?
No, red did.
Oh,
Red's
okay, because they're on
first.
different. Oh, red.
Oh,
no,
I-
red's
I-
on
I-
8,
oh,
blue's
I've-
on 9.
I've been doing them in a different order. I've been doing
Oh.
red first, then blue. That's on me.
They basically go the same. It's fine.
Yeah, it is technically different, but I guess I should technically reverse it. I've been doing it backwards
That's fine.
because I did this one to move into flanking position first.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Was that a 5-foot step?
It was a 5-foot step. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, gonna stab Khandes
Most
a bunch
likely
of
they're
times.
gonna hit me a bunch of times because.
Maybe we'll find out. Let's see what we roll.
Just don't look fascinated does.
What's your AC?
My AC is a 21.
All right, he'll hit you once. So let me roll some damage. Man, I also have to see what these do. Oh, it's got less damage than it would be normally. All right. Add so 10 damage, and I have to see what their weapon does because I think it's a unique thing.
So which ones?
mesmerizing.
Red.
The red one's mesmerizing.
Blue is attacking Khandes.
Yeah. Okay. It's nothing special. Gotcha. Right. It's just an exotic weapon they're using. Cool. Just need to make sure.
Then I'd have to forego an attack.
Hey,
Look.
you do you.
Tavel.
I know.
It's
Okay,
time.
that's
How
not
much
too
damage
bad.
did you do to me?
10.
Well, 9 because I have
Yes.
slash.
Mm-hmm.
15. Hi, I'm here now.
Welcome.
Just mesmerized by this dude's spinning blades.
Yeah.
Very rude of them.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. You're probably gonna be safe because they've
More
got
people
an
have
interesting.
entered, so
They've got an interesting ability to go along with this. I don't think they'll have it finished by the time things happen.
If I double
Question:
move,
what's
that's
the
all I can
bonuses
do,
from
right?
flanking?
+2. Oh, also, wounds healed up a little bit. Gotta remember that. They fast heal because of red mist.
They're over there in their little magical
did I get
mech
an answer?
suits. Magical mech furry suits.
Break their suit.
Did you have to double move, or was that a single move, Tavel? I'm sorry.
It has to be. I had to do double.
Okay, then Zardris.
I will move up to the stairs.
nice.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not drawing a line. And that's my turn.
Probably move
Monk
yourself
boy
like
is-
up here because that really is where you want
Oh,
behind
okay. Yeah, that
Tavel.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Okay. Ada.
Oh, yeah, do it first.
Do I be nice?
Oh, it's up to you. You do you.
I could flank and get.
Yeah, you could take a
I'll-
5-foot step and get a bunch of attacks on
Yeah,
top.
with +2 from flanking. So
Yeah.
You do you. I have no idea how long this fascinate lasts for. I've done enough, I think.
yeah. I can do temp attack bonus of 2, and now let me do. You. Ciao.
Nice.
All right. So you will hit.
I do not confirm that.
It
wait,
will
no,
confirm.
Oh yeah, no, that is.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
There's a +2 probably.
So
The
yeah,
other
28. Yeah, no. So I have 5 attacks.
one. Okay.
I
see all the
I just-
attacks now. I've got
Yeah.
two blocks. Okay.
Also, the first attack is technically a 22. I could not figure out how to get a bonus on the first one only.
Oh, so do you have the flanking on everything else?
Everything else should have the flanking. I did add a 2 bonus.
Okay.
So everything
So-
has the flanking, but the
Okay.
notes, the +2 damage on first attack is from an ability I have, which adds it to only the very first attack I make.
Okay.
And there's no way to include that in the sheet at all.
All right. Then you will hit 3 times, and you'll do
Okay.
the crit. The crit will be successful.
Sweet.
Yep. So. Okay. Dancing Serpent, you haven't been attacked, so you can't make another
Nope.
save, unfortunately. Khandes,
So
though.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to bash this guy's brains in.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
and
you.
I'm also going. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm saying thank you because, like I wanted someone to deal with it, but I didn't want to have to waste my whole turn just to wake him up.
I'm also going to activate my elemental ability
Mm-hmm.
and choose electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. 2 attacks on red guy.
You said I hit 3 times?
You did hit 3 times.
Okay. Which means their AC is 20.
So attack over
Wait.
2
Could
did
be a
not
little
hit.
higher.
Attack 2 misses, but attack 1 will
Oh, sorry.
hit.
Sorry, I just realized that +2 is to damage, not to attack. The notes. Yeah,
Oh.
so the
For
attack
some
was a
reason,
20.
there's an
The
additional
damage was
6
16.
in the
What?
in the elemental damage. I don't know why.
So if you
That's
Oh, because
it does
probably
have it does have a temp damage to it, so it's 6 less
Yeah.
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to take away the temp damage. At the very bottom of your attacks is a temp section.
I need to hit a d20. Do that. Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom of all your weapon attacks, there's a section that says temp attack. Or temp damage, I should say.
Okay. Neat. Okay.
Do you want me to remove it for you?
Yeah, I don't see
That's
it.
6. It's so if you No, it's not in this set. It's not on the weapon attacks. It's not on the weapon. It's if you scroll down below the weapons, there's a thing that says melee damage.
Melee damage. What the hell is that there?
So that's adding to everything.
That's weird.
Take a step up and try and stab Tavel.
Damn, that's so rude.
Okay.
Only 1 attack though. It looks like they refreshed their mist ability. Basically, they gotta do it once in a while. As a move action. Anyway,
That might
Tavel,
be from
what's your
power
AC?
attack, actually.
23.
you are hit.
Okay,
now.
that's right, and so it should be there.
For 12 damage. You're up then.
You might just need to add. Well,
This dude's in your face.
I could add a -6 to the
I
Stab
guess
electricity.
I'm
Assuming-
gonna stab
you
this
always
man.
power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's see.
there. I just added a -6 to.
The elemental.
Yeah, and now it balances out.
Yeah. Now you just need to add 6 if you don't power it. Yeah. The sheet has certain issues.
Are these humans?
Yes.
Oh, did either of those guys attack anyone within my reach and do damage?
You got attacked and hit, and right now this one's attacking Tavel. This
Okay,
one's
not-
This
not
one's
in my
maintaining
reach
its
at the moment.
ability on
Okay.
this person.
This one is horrified of what will happen to them when this ability fails.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So that will be a hit, and you will confirm the crit and hit a second time. All right.
Woo!
So, all right. There we go.
Oh,
Wait,
Tavel
you
using
have
a sword.
Wait, how long have you had a long sword?
I've had the sword since the start of the game.
I know. I've
Zardris.
That was
I
jokingly in
can't
character,
move
by
through
the
an
way.
ally, so my turn is over.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think the last time you used that longsword was on
Ada.
The first fight, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, I don't need to 5 foot. Well, I can 5 foot step, and then I'll poke you.
Okay.
Sweet. I have to see. I think that frees me instantly, but I just want to double check.
I might not because it's not.
It might be another check. I don't know.
Because this is not from the bard ability.
Fascinated. But is it the fascinated condition?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a
That's
fascinating
second.
condition.
That's second condition.
I'm a fascinated. I can spell this correct. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay, found it. Okay, fascinated creature's ally may shake it free of the spell as a standard action.
Since it is the effect, I think you can break it. So.
Okay.
Curses! It didn't want to wait another extra round and then coup de grace you!
Oh, this guy's gonna get his face punched in.
You know,
Oh.
after X
Yeah,
rounds of fascinating something, you can just coup de grace them.
That would have been really
Yeah.
bad, Tantus. That would have made me have to make a new character.
Look, you know, I don't think it was going to live that long, gotta be honest.
I can't believe
It
you
was
want me to
stopping you from attacking, though. That was the point of it, rather than...
I
It is
probably
what it
did
is.
a decent amount of its health already.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it's up your turn,
Also,
Dance Tripper.
Yeah, also, I looked it up. Monk, so the Elemental Fury thing, is on Old Monk, it was you had to activate a key point every time you wanted to use it,
Old
declare it
Monk?
before your attack, and you
Old Monk is
wasted it if you missed.
Really? Yeah, Old Monk is really bad.
The new one is, the Unchained one is you activate it, and then it just lasts for a period, and you can use it
Which is a
every
lot
attack.
better.
Yep.
Okay.
I've
So,
added the 2 elementals.
you
to
will
it.
punch a couple of times, and then, so...
As the full damage.
In a horrible, like, flash of red, like, disintegration, maybe? The being will just disintegrate away, leaving its gear behind.
Weird.
I spit on him.
Mm-hmm. It's just some gear now. His
Still
being has disintegrated.
move.
Uh-huh.
Here's how that works in this game.
I think you can make 5 foot
Multiplying
step.
is. I can make a 5 foot step.
Yeah.
5 foot step
Yeah,
here.
'cause you
Multiplying
get a
a
full
stationary turret have made me forget movement rules.
Yeah. Khandes.
I will take a 5-foot step here and bitch slap the blue guy.
Sure. Okay, you flank, so that does hit.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh, actually, no. Flanking for me, because of my ability, just adds 2 damage. I don't get the bonus to attack,
Oh.
because I took where is it? Hold on. I will ping it.
Ah, okay. Then, you will miss.
Oh, a 20 misses?
Yes.
They probably have like
so they see.
25.
I mean, a 22.
1d1.
Oh.
The miss
Could've
gave
sworn
them a
there was a
bonus to
24.
their AC.
Oh well.
Oop, he missed.
If he tries to attack anyone, I get to swing at him
This guy
again.
is fucked.
He
you're
will
saying
try
is-
to stab
is-
Tavel.
Well, if he does,
Attack.
he has to do damage though.
Ah, okay.
So if he does damage to Tavel,
Hey, so the first 2 blade will try to hit twice. The second one will hit Tavel. So Tavel, you'll be hit again. So you can try to do your thing.
I-
oh
curse
wait,
at
you
him.
know what? My first attack though did have a +2 bonus because I didn't get the -2 from power attack. So it would have been a 22.
Oh, okay, so never mind. Caval's not hit, and this guy just dies by literally 1 damage because he had 19 health before he healed, and you did 20 damage.
Actually, it would have been 22 because I had the flanking.
Yeah, still,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Another person will disintegrate into horrible, I don't know what. You know.
Excellent timing, my new friends.
They disintegrate into a cloud of red mist that leaves behind only their gear.
I dislike the bug gear on the ground. I kick it away from me.
I'm
Yes.
going to search it.
These insectile
and
fiends.
See what we get.
Alright,
Also,
not
I'm
mad.
going to stop raging.
yeah. Let's put
You
this
held
in
them
your
off pretty
chest.
well on your own.
There you go.
Indeed.
Some potions of bull strength, they didn't get to take those. Potions of alchemist fire, resist fire, alchemist fire, +1 leather armor, the +1 sawtooth sabers,
Saber, Jesus.
which are an exotic weapon.
Or
Some
cloaks
daggers,
of oh no, cloak of resistance +1.
and then the mask of the mantis, which I have to.
Anyone
Uh,
who doesn't have cloaks of resistance, go ahead and add them to your sheet.
I
I have a
So, the Mask
I
of
have a
Mantis
+2 one as well.
is headgear of the Red Mantis Assassins. It, I'll just tell you what it does.
It's pretty good.
It has 3 daily charges that can be used to gain additional bonuses. So, as a standard action, you can spend a charge to gain either Dark Vision, See Invisibility, or Death Watch. Or a +5 bonus to perception checks. And it goes for 30 minutes.
Be wearing an ugly...
You
do
will
look
be
like a
mad.
bug.
I mean, one of you was wearing a Plaguebringer's mask for a while, too. But that fit with the, plague.
I do want to say, this one might actually be, like, worse to wear because, like, the Red Mantises, one, are, like, known assassins, and two,
Yeah.
if they
Yep.
see you wearing it and you're not one of them, will not
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah, and you just, yes, you got rid of 2 of their individuals, but, as a group, you don't want the full weight of the Red Mantises down upon you, certainly. But yeah,
Yes.
I will tell you, if you broke in normally and went in through the front door, they not only surprise you, they start a fire.
Of course they did. That's why I went to the window.
Yeah, they start a fire to distract you, and then they hide. As soon as they hear you coming in, they get into the rafters, activate all their buffs, and when you get upstairs and you can find where the source of the fire is, they attack you where you're in between them and the fire.
Fuck these guys.
And with all their buffs, they would have, and surprise, they probably would have been a threat. But it turns out, when you get the drop on rogues...
All it takes
When
is
you get the
one
drop-
idiot.
When you get drop on
I mean,
rogues, it
One
doesn't help.
Dumbass with a lot of AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm quite adept at holding off enemies in combat.
So those items are each, right?
Yeah, each of them had that. Yes.
Oh shoot. Okay. 4, 2, 4.
So, you defeat the Mantises, and you have control of Ellen Carlo's home.
What were these strange insect people doing in this house?
They're assassins.
Not very good at it.
They're assassins.
And you were just better than
but-
them.
Well, even assassins can be surprised.
Fahrenheit.
Well, what is
Do we
anyone
want to?
looking
Do we want to
for
take
here?
our break?
I was going to do it in a second here. I was just letting you do
Okay.
a little bit of talking. But if we want to take your break and then you can do the talking, that's fine too.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we do that then? We'll let you do the discussion post-break then. So, snack, drink, bathroom break. We'll take our break here, and we'll be back in a little bit then. So, hit the buttons to have us return.
I still have food cooking, but I mean, I can't help it.
Well, you can run and grab your food while we're, chatting. And well, you mute too sometimes. so.
I probably
eating
have nothing
flan
to say
cake,
here,
so-
so
All right.
it's fine.
So, you've secured the area. Congratulations. What do you want to
Why
do?
would these insectile men be after your friend?
They probably were hired by someone.
Well,
That's, the Red
They are
Mantises
probably-
are. Sorry.
I was about to say, they're probably more likely after doing the same thing we are, looking for Van Carlo.
But they were probably hired by someone, as the Red Mantis Assassins are an assassin guild that people hire. Someone wants him.
Pick up the mask
Let's-
and look at it
Mm-hmm.
for
Let's
a
not
couple
forget.
seconds, and then I just toss it behind me and say it would look better if it was a snake.
I'm gonna start searching that, up here. Since we're already up here, I'll search the little room over here, I guess.
Okay. Do you want to roll? Do you want to take a 10? Do you want to take a 20?
I'll take a 20 and get
We'll keep an eye out
31.
for anything.
A 31. Okay. A 31 is actually a good number to get. Congratulations. there was a DC 30 thing to find here. It seems as though the red mantises, if they were in here for a while or looking around, hadn't found it. But over in here, in this area here, there is actually a hidden panel in the wall of the closet. So you're taking your time, you look in the closet, and you're as you're looking in the closet, which just has some normal clothes and stuff, you're like, huh, that looks a little odd. Just slightly out of place. Not it's very subtle,
Right.
It's with you, because you've worked on the docks, you can tell when there's something a little bit out of place when it comes to woodwork, when you're checking ships and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I probably have seen my fair share of hidden compartments in ships.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. I'm sure there have been a couple of times when, some money's greased some wheels and things have moved from one location to another that may have been secret.
Yeah.
Inside the tiny compartment contains a metal iron lockbox.
Ooh.
Anyone? I'm assuming it's locked.
Yes.
Anyone able to open this?
I can always give it a try.
I mean, if not, I can try to rip it apart, but...
Not knowing what's in it, probably not the best idea, actually.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to try to pick the lock, you can make an disable device check.
Can take a 20.
Technically, what would that give you?
That would give me a 26.
No, then. No, you do not open the lock.
Yeah. I only have 1 point in this, so I literally picked it up so someone has it.
Yeah.
I could try to break the lock.
If anybody can bash this open,
Technically,
you
wait,
can.
Technically 27.
Still not enough.
I forgot about Masterwork rules.
How big is this box?
Does anyone have a crowbar?
Would have been a good thing to pick up. I picked up a few,
It's a
simple items.
lockbox.
Oh! I can have a prying bar.
Okay, I could use
A
that.
Masterwork prying bar. I have Traveler's Any tools, any handheld sized object.
Because you can make it just a straight strength to try to break it open rather than
Yeah.
smash it, damage it, break it open.
So I can hand that over to you. It's just a magic item that can turn into any handheld tool.
Okay, so I have a +1 crowbar to try to open it up.
Okay.
You want a strength check, I guess?
That would be a strength check. Does that include the bonuses from the crowbar?
No.
It's a
me look up
masterwork crowbar, right?
Yeah.
Let me look up crowbar.
Because I think it's the crowbar bonus plus the masterwork bonus, so it would be at least 2, but I want to know what the crowbar bonus is.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
+2 circumstance bonus on strength to force open doors or chests.
So you'd have a
if
+3 total because
It
the
would be
masterwork version.
24.
24 is enough to pop it open. Inside, the only thing you will find is a bag.
Open the bag.
What's in the bag?
Careful.
Just seems like strange darkness if you look inside the bag.
Turn the bag upside down.
Out will fall the following from the bag of holding. I'm going to list it all right now, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. A black hooded cloak of elven kind, several black masks, a dozen masterwork daggers stylized with B engraved on the pommels, a black leather suit of leather armor, a pair of black leather boots, an amulet, a pair of black leather gloves, a exquisite +2 mithril key rapier. Yeah.
Is this what's his name stuff?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the
Ever seen
Vigilante.
that one coming?
yeah, the vigilante.
Yeah.
Strange.
Congratulations!
Wow.
It is indeed Blackjack's equipment.
So shocked, person.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Van Carlo
What was
is
that,
blackjack.
What was that rapier?
A +2 keen mithril rapier.
Oh,
see.
that sounds really dope.
I will tell you everything he has. It's a cloak of Elvenkine that's black hooded, the masterwork daggers, a +2 slick leather armor, black leather boots of Elvenkine, an amulet of proof against detection and location, a pair of black leather gloves of swimming and climbing, and two of the fingers of the right hand contain fake wooden fingers because he's missing 2 fingers on his one hand, and then the exquisite +2 keen mithril rapier.
Well, I'll
Wait.
put the stuff back into the bag.
Wait.
This is
We're not robbing
Ada.
this man? Are you sure?
Wait. Are you saying Van Carlo is blackjack?
I thought that was kind of obvious.
Oh, I just picture Ada as like, you know,
Because Zardris probably knows about Blackjack, but he's like, oh, he's Blackjack? Oh, that's neat. You've never met either of them.
Name
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
after a card game. Seems very tacky.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't know. I just picture Ada as someone who has a hard time putting 2 and 2 together. She's
Yeah.
like smart, but
Not surprising. We'll hold on to. I'll put it in my backpack and be like, we'll hold on to it in case we find him.
He did leave his
Good
stuff
idea.
behind. You'll
This
hear
seems
some
Worrying to me.
Mhm.
I was about to say this seems
Yeah.
worrying to me.
I'm just kind of keeping an
Uh,
eye out.
Hello, whoever broke in here, I will
I look
defend
down,
this place.
We defended it
I look
for
from
you.
the, I look
What?
down from I look from the window down at the whoever's shouting.
Someone
I'm
seems to be in the
assuming
front
I
door.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that we
I
recognize
just-
voices.
You hear a voice. You don't recognize the voice.
I will
Oh, it's not.
stealthily poke my head out the window.
hmm
See what
you,
my
you can
roll-
see the back end of someone that seems to be standing in the broken doorway.
Is it? It's not Ben Carlo's voice.
It's not Van Carlo's voice.
And it's not Blackjack's voice.
No.
Is it old man we kidnapped voice?
No.
Did we kidnap an old man?
I'm gonna
Oh,
just
yeah, you
walk
guys
down
did
the
kidnap
stairs
an
and
old
go to the
yeah, that guy.
front door.
Okay. You will see this person there who will kind of who'll draw us a rapier as you kind of approach. Like, hold it, brigands! This place belongs to my master. Surrender, and I will leave you alive.
I'm gonna pull out one of the Red Mantis helmets. We protected him.
Wait
Where
a second.
is he? I'm holding a Red Mantis helmet.
Wait! I recognize you. Are you Khandes?
Yes.
You helped out my cousin.
It's a Gilento. Yes. We came
Oh,
here
thank
looking.
everything right. I found someone I finally know. I haven't been able to find my master, and I've been trapped in here since the quarantine went up.
We came looking for him. We saw his school was burnt.
Yes, it was a terrible thing. I've been making my due. Thank you again to you and your friends for assisting my family. But I've been studying under Master Van Carlo for some time now.
Do you know where he is?
Unfortunately, no. He shut down the school for a while and let us all know that he was traveling somewhere within the city, had some business. And, it was unfortunate that I was in the area and helping out one of my students who lives here in Old Korvosa when the quarantine came up. I stayed with them for some time, but, I became concerned that I wasn't able to get out, so I tried to find Master Gilento, and at first I found no signs of him at either his place or his school. I tried to maintain not moving around much, disease and all, And when things finally were calming down and the disease seemingly stopped, that's when his school burned down mysteriously. And now you say... He's going to take a look at it. Red mantises? Why would they be here? What?
There were 2 of them. Oh, I also yell up. Well, I'm gonna yell up. Did anyone else come down with me? I didn't realize.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I didn't say it, but I assumed I followed you. Sorry.
I feel like
And I was gonna yell up. It's okay. Come down. It's friend.
I feel like I just walk behind this man and into the house and then take a seat somewhere.
Oh, excuse me. There was someone that I suspected might know something, but unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to check them out, and I was worried about doing it on my own, especially with many of the roving gangs about. I just happened to be nearby when I heard a loud crashing noise a few blocks away. I came to investigate it and found the door broken open.
Yeah, sorry about that. It was locked.
It's fine. I was just stopping by the building again to see if there's some signs of him. As I said, I'm still relatively new at my training. I don't have the confidence to go poking into messes, especially if something really has gone wrong.
Well, lucky for you, I am an expert at poking many messes.
Then maybe you can help. I
wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I do have a knack for it.
I don't know why, but I assume maybe these assassins burned down the academy. Maybe to lure him out?
Potentially. Maybe they were looking for something. Maybe when they didn't find it, they thought razing it to the ground would reveal something.
Could cover their tracks as well.
Look, I do suspect something, though. There was a man who, before everything was shut down, I did spend some time as a housecast occasionally here. Master Vencarlo seemed restless and distracted. He would leave the house at odd hours of the night, not returning till morning. In one return, his clothes were bloody. He said he had to fight off a thief. I suspected there was more to it at the time. There had been also a strange house goddess at the time. Perhaps already then the mantises were going after him. But the house guest, yes. It was a man with paint-stained hands, wild hair, a jittery habit of looking about. He was introduced by my master as a friend, but I recognized this man. He's notorious. An artist who calls himself Salvatore Scream.
Interesting.
Salvatore Scream. Before I, left, he met about 3 times. And that's when my master disappeared. And then everything went down. And things have just been crazy since then. Unfortunately, I'm not sure where to find Salvador. I thought about tracking him down, but from what I heard, he's somewhere in Old Dock, where his home was located, but fortunately, Old Dock is the lair of the so-called current Emperor of Old Korvosa. At least his gangs come from there.
So all this happened after he closed down his academy.
In the time when he closed down his academy, he was still around for a short while. That's when I would be I was with him for a little while, right before the quarantine. Seems like he disappeared right at the beginning of the quarantine time. And then, or sometime during it, unfortunately. It seems something was going on even then. I'm not sure what, though.
Someone else we're looking for. You haven't heard of any rumors of Blackjack being around?
The vigilante?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but no. Unfortunately, the vigilante is mythical figure, if anything. I did hear they thwarted some kind of execution in the old city, but
And when did he When did he come back bloodied?
It would have been time-wise. It would have been post him closing things down and talking to you, but before he officially disappeared. So basically, he disappeared from his school, but it took him a while to arrange things to basically actually disappear. And during that time, you know, he got bloodied. You know, he separated out from you, and because that would have been during the early days of the plague, the initial infection of it.
Okay.
So probably during the first part of the plague, he was still around, and maybe he was like arranging to disappear, because it's not like easy just to like, oh, I can just disappear. He basically sent you to send off. I have to get her name. Sorry.
The painter girl.
Yes.
Get to it first. Trina Sabor.
Yes, he basically sent you off with Trina to basically take her to safety, and that's during that time is when he started to arrange stuff. He shut down his school. It seems like he'd already shut down his school by the time you came there. Like it was already like closed, but like it seems as though the story is that Garen here was kind of still hanging around a little bit because of some of the other students, and was staying with Vel and Carlo during that time to help out some of the other students in the meantime. He left Vel and Carlo's place to stay with one of the other students for a while, and that was when quarantine hit. You know, and it was in between that point in time, right around when quarantine hit, which actually was a way into the plague, though, you have to remember. Granted, it was a lot of time after that.
It was like a week after he told us he was gonna disappear before the quarantine happened.
Yeah. So it could have been that he was having some trouble like arranging things for his disappearing act. Honestly, it seems as though he was like restless at night, got into like a fight, was talking with this mysterious painter, you know, a couple of times behind closed doors. In the week leading up to when he separated out from Jaren here. And it was after that time, somewhere in between, right before the quarantine, to, like, probably a couple weeks later, that he disappeared. We were not sure exactly when. Because it wasn't for, like, a while into the quarantine that Garen went to look for him. And found that he was completely missing. Or couldn't find evidence of him. Like, Garen wasn't actually aware that he was trying to disappear, though.
No, I know. And we haven't, like, made that clear to him. We're just asking for time frames.
Mm-hmm. So, like, at most a month he's been gone, I'd say. Like, maybe a month and a half. Maybe, like, because, like, it's been a couple weeks now after the plague, and it took you about, like, 4 weeks to get rid of the plague.
Yeah, it took us 5 weeks, and then we had like another like 2-week break, so it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, so at least a month he's been missing, I'd say then, maybe more.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you were trapped here when the quarantine broke.
Look, I'll be upfront and honest with you. An old friend of mine had a terrible relationship issue and wanted someone to stay with them after, everything that went down. So I volunteered. We studied together at the school. I volunteered to stay with them for a few weeks. And unfortunately, it was during that time period the quarantine went up. I've been separate from my family and everyone else since then.
Well, we will tell you that your family is safe. They have taken a vacation in Macargo. What is that place called?
It's not
That's a
Macargo.
Pokemon. That's a Pokemon.
I know, but it's the first thing that popped into my head.
Magnamar.
And I'm like,
Magnamar.
Magnemar, thank you.
Yes,
Magmar also
There we
is
go.
close.
I knew
Magmar
it was
also
close.
is
I knew it was close to a Pokemon.
To be fair.
Yeah, no, like literally,
It
that's
is-
how I remembered it originally.
It does sound very close to it, so I'm not gonna lie.
Magnamar sounds very close to Magmar, and then my brain was all like, oh, like the Pokemon.
That's fine. I understood where it went with. It was okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Your family has taken a vacation to Magnamar.
I'll have to look into that once I can get out of here.
Cinnabar Island.
Cinnabar Island. Yeah.
Yes, I believe my niece accompanied them.
Oh, well,
To keep them safe.
nice to meet you then.
It is nice to meet you too.
I unfortunately I've only recognized two of you from descriptions from my cousin.
3 technically. Tavel.
Tavel.
Oh yes, the narcoleptic one.
It seems perfectly awake to me.
I just listen to stories.
Tavel, you have narcolepsy?
I mean, we made
I don't really think so. I think it's just a joke. I think it's just a
Tavel's
joke.
passed out in the corner.
I think Tavel might be passed out in the corner. What? Anyway,
Just vibing, you know?
just vibing.
Doing the big
Jamming.
vibe.
Anyway,
She jamming.
Jamin.
Jamming.
Don't you like Jamin too?
Well,
Actually, I think.
I think things will work out well with you guys, you know?
I thought that was
I got to
cat
hit
noises.
people.
So yes, you have learned that one of the last people that you think have had contact and had secret meetings with Vencarlo was the
Salvatore Scream.
infamous artist Salvador Scream.
What a name.
Yes, I guess. If you want to make a knowledge local check, you can know about this person.
I'm not gonna try.
31.
Okay.
Really into art, guys.
Yeah.
I picked up knowledge.
Salvador
local, but
Scream
when it
is a
comes to
notorious
people,
artist
I
whose
care.
gruesome and scandalous art is held in high esteem by several Korvosan nobles. He makes basically like, horrible gore art and stuff like that.
You know. What a lovely guy.
Oh yeah. He's popular even among the lower class.
Cthulhu.
Why do I feel like there's a connection between him and?
He's popular even in the lower classes, who are most familiar with his work at the Old Dock Playhouse, known as the Exemplary Excretables, where his paintings serve as a grisly backdrop to the venue's notorious violent entertainments.
I will ask Garen. Is there a connection between Salvatore and Piltz?
Yeah, Piltz is the one who owns that theater, yes?
Yes, but both of them made unsavory art.
Well, I believe that Salvador is performed there.
Has he?
No, he doesn't technically put on the performance. He builds the backdrops. Basically, he paints.
He's done things for them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Backdrops and the likes.
But he also does art for nobles that are I want to see your horrible execution art or something like that, or someone being disemboweled and kind of whatever awful things you can kind of think of. This guy does it. It's gruesome, scandalous, terrible. It's, you know, like, ugh. Someone likes this art, but I wouldn't. Not my cup of tea. I'm sure there are people out there that like that kind of thing. Anyway, so there's also in this world...
Yeah, I feel like the people who like it in a weird way. Let's just put it that way.
Uh-huh. So anyway, yes. That's all you know. You don't know where he... Well, you could probably find out where he lives, but none of you would know where he lives. He's not a public figure. But you might be able to discover if you're in the region of the Old Dock region. But you do have to worry if you're in Old Dock about the Emperor.
Yeah, that guy.
Not that guy.
Because the Emperor, he leads from Old Dock.
Well, you know, I feel like we're gonna kill him eventually, so...
I worry about going there anyway. I've heard some interesting tales about the Emperor. Some people say he's a cannibal. Others say he's beheaded more people than died to the Blood Veil. Or maybe he's even like some kind of devil hiding in the flesh of a man.
Well, in which case we kill him.
A few of those hard to believe.
Or maybe best
Honestly,
case.
me too. But the fact is, regardless if they're believable or not, he's certainly done a lot of awful things over in Old Dock. It's another reason that I really haven't, on my own, haven't really felt like going over there to check things out.
I feel like we're going to end up in conflict with this creature at some point.
Most likely.
It sounds like he might know someone who might know someone who might know where Van Carlo went.
You'll hear a whisper and you're coming from yourself, Ada, again. That'll be like, if you're going to head for Old Dock, perhaps you should talk to the Arconas first. They might be able to give you a little bit of help.
We might want to make a stop first. But we can discuss that after we,
If everything's alright here, then I guess... can you help me, like, move one of the other doors and place the front door and close it up at least? I'll
I'll
head
help
back
with
to
that.
Yeah,
I'll use my magical multi-tool to, like, you know, help screw in a new door.
Basically steal a door from another room and just put it on there. It's not going to be really great, but it'll probably make do. You know, there's just like another door in the way.
Let's just hope it's an exterior door.
It probably isn't.
Nope.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
I should have bought a lock. I meant to. Oh well.
I'll head back and stay with my friend some more, unless there's anything you need my help with. Still,
if you have a spare lock, we can hook up a chain, maybe.
I'll arrange to do something to make sure the place is still sealed up. I don't know what my master's got into, but please, if you could help him out.
That's what we came here to do.
Thank you. If you do manage to see anybody from my family, I guess they're not in town, but when they ever come back, say that I don't know how long we're going to be quarantined here still. I hope things lift soon, but until then, I think I'll stay with my friend. Make sure they're safe.
I kind of give Khandes and the look of, do we tell them that it probably won't? Like that look of like, do we tell them?
I don't think we want... Out of game, I don't think... I'm shaking my head at you, but out of game, I don't think we want to spread that around to anyone. He's obviously... If he wanted this person to know, he would have let them know.
Well, no. I mean, it's more the idea that the city, like, it might not go out of lockdown. You might want to start looking for ways to get you and your friend out of the city is more what I'm looking to say.
Oh, I thought you meant telling him about...
No, and I'm not gonna tell him about the Queen, but I'm saying, like, actually, there's word that the lockdown is probably not gonna lift for quite a long time.
If ever.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can say something about that if you want, but...
Yeah. Okay, I mean... Look, you may want to look into getting you and your friend out of town. This lockdown is rumored to... Well, we have reason to believe that it won't lift for a very long time. We think that this city, they're planning to let this part of the city starve before they release the quarantine.
Things have gotten bad here since the plague. I mean, I guess they just don't have the manpower to take care of everything, which sucks. The Arconists have secured a small section of the city to their own, of the island, but they don't go beyond it. None of the gangs know to mess with them, at least. But it doesn't mean that the rest of the island isn't under control. The Emperor's domain only spread so far, out of the old dock area, but his gangs, like many of the others, rove the streets. I hope they get some troops in here, but I can understand it.
I'd start making preparations to leave.
I'll try to figure something out. Thank you.
Be careful. Be safe.
You too. And good luck. He'll head on his own way then. Alright, so what do you want to do?
I guess we should go see...
Do we want to go see Arcona first? I think it'll be good to get some help, even if I'm not eager for the help she might offer.
Agreed, but sometimes this is necessary.
Well, have been simply instructed to assist you in whatever you need.
I look at Zardris. What are your thoughts on visiting a likely unhinged royal noble?
What are the other options?
Go and try and talk to the even more unhinged person claiming himself to be Emperor of Old Korvosa.
I vote the former.
Very
slightly unhinged.
It's good.
Probably
really
really.
do both.
I think they're actually insane.
Yeah.
The people that might just let criminals do criminal things, or the guy who's executing people.
Yeah.
Well, when we inevitably have to fight this lovely Emperor man, I vote we put him in his big knife.
If it's possible, it could be a neat ending.
Sounds English.
Or, I guess you could say messy ending.
Ooh, messy ending. Alright, we'll leave it there. Where you've made friends with a weird snake thing. Sort of?
Friends is like a
Friends?
guy thing.
I mean, I
Associates?
like him.
We didn't decimate the snake thing, it's lucky.
I mean, that's true. You did communicate with it and make associates with it. You found out that the red mantises are looking into Vencarlo for reasons, and you have a bit of a trail towards Vencarlo, and a little bit of timeline of his disappearance.
I put someone is looking for him. Queen ?
Well, I mean, like, there's something that all of you have kind of forgotten that has been revealed to Cressida Croft, which makes Vencarlo
I know.
I don't
valuable.
know
Yep,
anything.
he knows-
Don't
he
ever
knows-
assume
he-
I do.
Yeah, no, okay. Vencarlo knows where the person we're looking for is, which is why we want to find him.
And honestly speaking, there are a lot of other people that might want him gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
What is his name? John family, something like that.
He is technically the only person that can oust the queen legally, according to Korvosan law.
Yep.
Very true.
Grand Empire of Dark.
So, yeah. So there's a lot of complex going on in Old Korvosa.
Seneschal, that's
the Seneschal. Yeah.
Korvosa.
Seneschal with everybody's favorite name. Neolandis. God, it's so long. Kalepopolis. It's so long that when I pop out like his image to like show it again, his name goes beyond under the show players button. He's got a hell of a name, Neolandis.
Sometimes he's got a stupid name.
No, honestly, that's why I assume the Red Mantises are being hired by the Queen. And also, I presume that's why this place is on lockdown, is so he can't escape.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she technically had connections with the Red Mantis previously, so that's not a bad guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not certain. Actually, no. I feel like Ada has put that together. Ada was very suspicious of the Queen, so she's like, at this point.
Yes.
So even if it's not the Queen, she's like, it's the Queen. The Queen did it.
Honestly speaking, it's not suspicious that even if it's not the Queen directly, there could be someone under her that would definitely want to keep her in power and pay Red Mantises. And certainly they seem to have a presence in the city right now. So it's very easy to hire them on. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll have some interesting things happening next time. Meeting some very interesting people, the Arconas. And getting some hints on some things that are going on. And maybe even then getting some encounters with a nice Emperor man who rules over Old Korvosa. Not well.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Look, he just, he looked at the Galtians and their guillotines and was like, I can do that too.
Kill that guy and put him in his guillotine.
That seems excessive.
Well, he's still alive. I'm gonna capture him and then take him out the way he's killed way too many people.
I mean,
probably a lot of them were bad. Probably.
Also, he probably killed a lot of fellow gangsters.
Probably a lot of people. I don't know. I'd have to check.
A lot of innocent people have died.
There is a chance a bunch of innocent people have died. I haven't actually looked up how many, what kind of people he slaughters with his.
I mean, I think it's just a lot of people. No quantifier. Good and bad.
Yeah.
Lawful, neutral, and chaotic.
Also, maybe even evil.
Quite
Well, that's what I meant. Like good, bad, and then the other alignment too. Is what I'm saying.
Yup. Good old Piltz and his ways of doing things. Anyway,
His Piltz were kilts.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I have a picture of him, and he basically looks like a stage actor of a king kind of thing. He basically put on his costume from his stage plays and declared himself like an actual emperor.
Yeah, real shame when I burned that fly.
He'll just get assassinated with an arrow. Actually, as most kings are.
But we'll worry about that next time and all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of stuff to do as the stories in Old Korvosa continue. Let's give some shout-outs. Yosef, if you want anything to shout. Sound kind of like a goat, but or sheep. Lightning.
I am doing many things that require housework, which makes me a very tired person.
Understandable. But you were here with us, and you managed to get through it all, even though tired. Lynn.
I would like to shout out Adventure.
Venture is a tiny kitty who isn't around right now, but I could go kidnap at some point in time, and she'll be naughty.
Not the catnap. Don't catnap her.
What about Adventure Time?
I mean, it's Venture Cat is their name, or Kit. But,
Actually,
yeah.
that'd be funny if you had one cat named Adventure and the other one named Time, like the spice.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, Momo.
That will be end. No more shoutouts.
No, I think I'm good, honestly.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't, but you know.
Shout out to the bus I'm gonna jump in front of after hearing that.
Worm, how about you? What do you got?
Punmaster Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or at DiamondWorm on Twitter. And DiamondWorm on Blue Sky as well. I will not be streaming until... Actually, this will be... next Wednesday will be the next time you will see me. And then I'll start streaming again the Friday after that. Because I'm going to see the solar eclipse. And so I'm going to be gone, like, Saturday to Tuesday. And I'm just planning not to stream Friday because I'm probably going to be packing and stuff.
I mean, arranging to get there, I've heard some tales about how hard it is to get in there, you know, from some people in the area. So good luck. I'm glad you're able to get there. Good luck on your travels.
Well, I'm not going to, like, Texas where everyone's going. I'm going to Ohio. So it's going to be a bit less crowded, but probably still a bit
near
crowded.
us.
Make sure you don't get isekai on your way there.
Well, honestly, I was actually planning to visit you guys afterwards, but then my coworker had planned something at the same time, and so she's going on vacation right after me, so I have to go right back so I can get back to work.
Oh well, you know.
Yeah.
One day.
That was actually something I was planning on doing.
That'd be cool, but you know, one day. Myself, hey. I have a bunch of stream schedule. It's up on my general schedule is up on Discord. I really should put it up on Twitter. For tomorrow, I'll be talking about some Pathfinder related topics, diving into Galarian and some lore. If you want to see other tabletop stuff, that's generally speaking Tuesdays, Thursdays, Friday mornings, Saturdays backup. Discussing tabletop on Saturdays at 6 p.m. This show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. EST. Make sure to join us next week. Definitely. I have a Discord, Twitter link below. And I do also do some other gaming stuff up on this Twitch channel, on the Twitch channel. So if you want to see any of that too, like, join me on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Okay, that's my shout-outs to everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It was like, you know, it's always a fun time to run it with these people. I have a good time. And I give them some stuff and just see where they go with the insanity. I enjoyed where they went with the insanity today. Honestly, I did not see the surprising the assassons the way that went, but it was great. I was fine with surprised at the assassins. But all right, until next time, I'm everybody. Bye.
Bye.